Guys, I don't buy it. Miggy's not dead. He is not dead. I actually have a theory, but I'll get into that later on. It kind of makes sense in a way, but I immediately knew that Miggy's tactic was not going to work. Although Miggy copying Shinichi's voice was very creepy and it was a brilliant tactic, it just seemed like it was too early for GOTOH to be taken out episode number wise anyway. He's probably going to get taken out like episode 24 or something, but just the fact that they were separated, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought that when they failed, Shinichi would run over there real quick and pop him back on his arm or whatever, and then be gone. But no, that didn't happen. And we actually saw him start to shrivel up at one point, and oh my god. And he actually said, the parasite that has cared about nothing and no one besides himself has said that we've made some awesome friends and we've had a good time up until now. I was like, what? Is this really Miggy? It just goes to show that parasites do have emotions, well, they're capable of getting emotion. But it just sucks that Miggy came to this realization when he was about to die. And, oh man, when he said that, Shinichi, go, just run, we both don't have to die. You know, I was expecting him to say something like, you know, you better come get me right fucking now so we can both get out of here because my life is in danger. But he actually told Shinichi to save himself. So this is a huge development for Miggy. I mean, god, I was not expecting that, yo. I mean, I knew he was about to say some sad shit, but actually saying that they met some friends and whatnot, and he's had a good time with Shinichi, and he's glad that he did not take over his brain. What? I never thought I would hear Miggy say that. But Shinichi is all tore up, man, and we can see that he has no problem crying now. And that old lady, she is so sweet, man. She's an awesome new character. I just love that pep talk she gave Shinichi, like, you dumbass, don't go trying to die. Don't you have someone to live for? Leave this to the grown-up. But I mean, she has no idea what Shinichi is into, but she's awesome, man. She didn't want him to go. They even slept in the same room. It's kind of awkward. You know how my mind is, guys. It's very dirty, so my mind went somewhere completely different, but I'm not going to get into it because I'm not going to defile an awesome character like her. She's just too sweet for me to just make her disgusting, so I'm not going to do it. Here's why I think Miggy's still alive. Now, the murder that was committed in the forest, I don't believe that's GOTOH because he said something about like 3 or 4 legs and a whole bunch of eyes. We know that GOTOH is capable of that, but why would he show his, you know, parasitic form to one average man? I mean, he's taken out many people in his humanoid kind of form, so I don't think that he would go all out to, you know, sprout extra legs and you know, grow all those eyes just to take one guy out. You know, unless the thing that Miggy and Shinichi did to him damaged him to the point where he couldn't reconstruct properly. But that was like 2 or 3 days afterwards, so I would think that he could, you know, reconstruct himself or whatever. So I truly believe that Miggy is like inside of a deer or something, I don't know, and he's just going crazy since he doesn't have the human I guess nutrition that he's used to, so maybe he's lost his mind in a way. That's what I truly believe is going on. I don't think GOTOH is just hanging out in the forest waiting to kill people and shit. I'm not buying that. And even if he is looking for Shinichi, he's smart enough to understand that Shinichi will not still be in that same forest, especially 2 or 3 days afterwards. So I think it's Miggy, like a very primitive like Miggy that just sees food and goes after whatever comes its way. That's what I truly believe. Not just because I don't want Miggy to be dead, but one, his death, like, we didn't actually see him die. We saw him about to die, but we didn't actually see it. And usually in a series, you can tell when someone's actually dead. And second off, like I said, just GOTOH sprouting the arms and legs and the eyes just to kill one human, it just doesn't sound like him. It sounds kind of out of character. So I believe that when Shinichi goes up in there with that rusty piece of shit in his hand, he's going to realize that, hey, this is Miggy, because we actually see him shed a few tears in the next episode, or the preview to the next episode. So I'm guessing that's what it's about. But Miggy's little Miggylings have made an appearance for the first time. Like a little eyeball popped out of Shinichi's nub. It looked hilarious. That dream that he had with the little baby monster Miggy, when he said that I know his name, that's what's going to be able to tell Shinichi, hey, this is Miggy that you're fighting. in the woods right now, because when he sees this parasite with all these eyes and legs, he probably is going to think that it's Gotoh, but I believe one of the little mini Miggies is going to come out of nowhere and say, hey, this is the guy you were talking about in your dream. His name is Miggy. And then, you know, I'm not sure exactly how he's going to convert Miggy back, but I truly believe that he is inside of some animal or something. The worst case scenario, he is actually inside of Gotoh or fused with him just so he could stay alive momentarily, and that would, you know, lure out Shinichi, because Gotoh can forcefully, you know, push Miggy out and make him say something because he can control all the parasites in that body. So I can see how that would be damaging to Shinichi as well. But at this point, I don't see why Gotoh would actually want to kill Shinichi anymore, because he doesn't have Miggy. That was the main reason they wanted him dead, right? But now Gotoh could just change his appearance and go on with his life, since Shinichi is technically a normal human. Or like, I wouldn't say normal, because, you know, he can jump like 50 million feet and run super fast, and he has little eyeballs popping out of everywhere now. But they don't know about the other little Miggies in him, so I don't see why they would think Shinichi is much of a threat, since they can just change their appearance. So I really don't believe that it's Gotoh still in the woods. I mean, after these 2 or 3 days, I'm not buying it. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think Miggy is really dead? Do you think he's inhabiting some poor deer or rabbit or something in the forest? Tell me what you guys think. This is jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.